Wait a minute, what did I spawn to? Man, there's so many missions on the station, what the hell? Holy Order versus Argon, set up satellite, maintain satellite, price dumping, increase portfolio, Righteous Pyramid Empire versus the Heretical Order. Preemptive defenses, 16 million? Buy, claim, plotted, specify location, build, defense station. Wow. High quality metal needed. Claim plotted, specify location, build, factory. Wow, there's some very interesting missions. Who are these? From Utility? Yeah, I guess it's because we're like highest rank with them now. Let me see, we got anybody? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, my man? My man? Oh, we need to set him to collect placeables. Going to set him to explore. So we bought a bunch of, wait a minute. We bought a bunch of module. See some. Yeah, let me see, are we live? It's really weird, I had to change my password again on Twitch when I was trying to use the app for some reason. Yeah, we're good. You're kicking pillagers, SCA's ass. So wait a minute, let's see if my ship is still bugged. Oh, I think it never actually landed. I need the, where is it? The Asp, is it still alive? What happened to the... I think it's in the fleet. Okay, it's still here. Let's see if we can land it. I'm gonna fly this one. This one is too heavy to fly, and right now I'm not really doing any combat or anything. Like, just kind of managing my stuff. Let's wait for it to land. Meanwhile, let's see. Is everyone from minerals? Everybody are working? Yeah, it seems like, yeah, they're doing something. They're loaded. Gas. I am not sure if this guy is doing anything. Let me check the others. This guy is doing something. This guy as well. This guy is doing something. What about this guy? So what are you doing? I think you're not doing anything. Methane. Is there no methane here? Then why methane? Methane here?
We will be scanning your cargo hold. The scan shows nothing unusual. You may go.
Oh, yeah. There is methane, like, they buy it, but I'm not sure if there is any. Why did I tell him? Did I randomly tell him to just look for it? Oh, there is some of it. Okay. It's a pretty shitty yield over here. I need... I thought I loaded one of these guys with resource probes. I do remember that I sent one to repair, but I don't know, everything is so mixed up. Thought I sent one to repair and get some resource probes. I thought I got him like 10 or something. Is he dead? Maybe... Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm here. Deploy a civilian probe. Let's see. Actually, I need to send this guy to help me out. There's...
We will be scanning your cargo.
There we go. There are a few areas we need to cover. This is a potential
Nothing unusual. You may go.
mining spot. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I think we got something here that we can do, so we need to buy a couple more miners. Take advantage of that. Oh, I see why they're flying higher, because they actually found a log box. Interesting. I need a faster ship, and we need to... Some of these log boxes, I might find something for the SETA mode, because fighting Xenons turned to be kind of a bitch. It's not as easy as I thought it's going to be. This miner. I think he's stuck though. Let's reset his let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he was stuck. Okay, so this guy's back on. Let's quickly check if we have some trading opportunities here. Let's see, we got ore, silicon, nevidium, and we got hydrogen, I would say. Okay. Ore, silicon, nevidium. Hey, Hayden, what's up, man? Hydrogen. Okay, what are you guys buying? Only ore.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Wait a minute, is it here actually? Glitches out. I think it glitches out. Ore is here. Silicon is out there. So, wait a minute. Yeah, they're buying ore here.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold. Now.
Meow? Wait a minute, what happened to my preset? I got a mission to deliver 2,500 food and 1,500 medical supplies to Hatikva Station and Hatikva's Choice. And I mean, good luck with that. You need to transport. Friend exchange 1 stations with only biomax 150. There's like 4 of them only. Yeah, because you need to wait. And if it shows you, you need to, like, if you notice, it also shows you how much they have. Like here, if it shows that they're buying, I think if you hover, it shows how much they have, and that's why the price, for example, is this or that, I guess. Depends on the commodity as well. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff is not like you get it and you just finish it, it seems. Oh, interesting. So the loadout exists here, but it doesn't exist on the other station. Okay, build me one of these. And somebody Grand Exchange 1, I just saw this. Yeah, that's true. That is kind of stupid. I can get behind that. It's like it requires you to actually, you know, pay attention to what's going on. But then again, you might be not the only one supplying, because if they lack, could be somebody, an AI potentially sees that and he's making sales. I don't know. Just to guess, because they're doing shit on their own, you know? Stupid AI. Wait a minute, who are you? Oh, this is a different guy. Oh, there's a lot of mixed stuff here. You can't dump it on the trading station. What do you mean? You gotta drop it on the factory or whatever it is, a precise location. Is that what you're talking about? Let's see if my ship got unbugged. Oh, it did. Nice. Actually, load and save helped. Who would have thought for the first time? Wait a minute. I can't. I got to the dock. Yeah, could be. I mean, you can you can check that, I believe. There's no, yeah, they're full. If there is no price, I think I saw that as well. That's basically what happens to your miners. In the beginning, you're making like 150k, boom, 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 boom. Then suddenly 160, 25, and then you fucking make nothing. And I notice it happens really fast if you jump into an area and you start mining, like, and you see a lot of other miners. Then, I mean, it's some cash, but you gotta always adjust. I have miners that are making like 5k, I think, but yeah. There's no price. That's how it is. It's, hello. It's very, you know, dynamic, so. Could be a pain in the butt, but that's how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna leave the big ship here. I'm gonna be flying this one. Okay, let's... lower the volume. Or is it actually quite alright? Okay, so I was actually going to get a few log boxes.
Sure, scan anytime.
Current amount and max amount.
Nothing. You may go.
Interesting. Let me see.
No surprise there.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking.
Let me check something. These guys are buying ore. Okay, they're not buying ore anymore. Wait a minute. Is it the station that I wanted? Wait a minute, what? Was it here that I was looking? I think they don't want ore anymore. Yeah, that's it. Ah! Somebody is working here. Or do they want... Oh, there we go, it shows. So let's see, if you right click on this, shows you ore. I think you can see the buy offer, no? Or the sell offer. So I'm guessing they're buying 2,500 energy cells. Let's see if they're buying energy cells. Yeah, you see? Oh, it shows exactly how much they're actually buying. 2,595. That's the buy offer. And you see that, yeah, somebody sold the ore and the ore vanished. There you go. And I just ordered a mineral miner to get here to start mining ore, but somebody's doing that already. Well, wasted that cash. Yes, what's that? Argon Federation. What do you mean max? That's the max. That's their order. They order 280. So if you see something that is in the hundreds, it's something that is not worth going for. I actually just figured this out. I didn't really look into this, but since you were talking about it, I said fuck it, let me see as well because I want to know what's going on. You right click on this and you see the buy orders. That's the max. Slowly it will go lower if somebody supplies it. Let's see a different, like for example, we got, where's that station? And we have a guy, this guy selling something.
Awaiting orders.
What do you mean how much they got for production? It doesn't matter how much they got for production. They're not producing it. If they were producing that, they would not order it. They exactly tell you how much they needed, that's it. What you are lacking is the information if somebody is supplying them. That's what you need to know. So if you have a satellite next to it, you could maybe pay attention if a miner or a trade ship comes in and you can see if it got supplied or something, or just pay attention to what's going on with the supply. Let's see. So these guys are buying water, medical. This is a medical facility. I wonder if you can see without actually looking through the trades. You could do, I think you could do by not max price, minimum volume. Oh, there we go. Large, you can change. So let's say you go here, you do everything. Excuse me. And we'll show you the ones that are buying the most, it seems.
Finished. You may continue. I would always stay on the right side of the law.
But it shows you the number. I don't know what you're getting at, and why are you like saying that's how economy works? Well, throw away how economy works and adapt to how the game works. It's the problem. Shows you the number. 1100,000. That's how much they need. So you can technically set minimum volume to large, set everything on, and see the stations that require the most, and that's it. And that's how you choose what you want to supply where. I never actually looked into it, but it's pretty straightforward. What difference does it make? Here exactly he requires 11,758. It doesn't matter how much he can carry, that's how much he needs. Why do you mean this number doesn't say shit? This is exactly how much he needs. What are you talking about? You're talking about their capacity? I don't understand what you're talking about. The number disappears when they reach the buy order. I don't know. Okay, man, if that's your argument. Why do you care how much they have to begin with? It doesn't matter. You can see how much they need, so you'll just avoid. It's the same thing.
To dock.
Like, it doesn't change the fact how much they need, because that's how much they need. That's about it. I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. What do you mean somebody sells 400 units, then you will see 657? Sells to you? Sells to him? What? Oh, you wanted to do... You wanted to do the math as if it shows how much they already subtracted? Okay, you could say the same thing. I'm looking at this number and this number is gonna get smaller. I don't know. I mean, what you're saying is another way to show it, which is fine, but is it necessary? I don't know. Then don't choose the one that has like, I don't know, 100 like I chose. I chose a station that had 280, and I thought it was the price until we started this debate, and it vanished. They no longer need it. How much they can store? Let's see. Let's check something. Or when selling to a station, does storage matter? Let's see. Price calculation is based on storage levels. The more filled your storage, the lower the price, and vice versa. Once a ware is around half of its dedicated storage, it should sell for average price. You should also notice that NPC traders and your own ships will start to buy-sell from your stations when it drop below average price. Too high prices don't attract NPCs, nor will your ships find anyone willing to buy your products for the set too high price. Opposite is a too low price, where you sell even the smallest quantities and your station eventually drains your account. Underpricing only is lucrative when you have self-sufficient complexes and you don't have any expenses from them. Also, relating space fuel, the only consumer are black markets, pirate stations, and the trading stations in some system, blah blah blah. From my experience, black marketeers seem to be bugged when trying to sell them. When was this? January 2019. To sell them, they are full demand. It works, however, when you are selling them. Exactly. Let's see. I've been seeing a lot of misinformation about station fill out with some products, supposedly eliminating any space for other essential products. This is not the case at all. Put simply, for each item the station's production habitants user generate, a fraction of the overall storage is partitioned for each item based seemingly on production rates. These are hard limits. The station will never accept resources beyond this partition. You honestly don't need to read beyond this point. Wares just plainly can't crowd out other wares. Oh, that's why storage doesn't matter. So you don't need to care. He orders the amount he can have. That's it. Here's your answer. Here is my partially completed engine part factory storage. It has 1,025,000 container storage and 100,000 solid storage. It produces its own energy cells and refined metals. Specifically, it consumes. So basically, the station itself knows how much it needs, so it partitions the storage, so it doesn't matter how much it has left. It's not like if you loaded with 11,000 cell parts or whatever, then something else will not go in. If it asks for 11,000, that's how much it wants, and it has the other storage partitioned for anything else. That's it. You don't need to know. That's what they ask. You know exactly what's going on because you can see what they're asking for. They're asking for 320 and you don't care how much storage because it is managing its own storage. And that's it? What are you saying? Let's see. Two numbers tells you much more. For example, someone sells 400 units, then you will see that. Oh, I saw that. My get bugged. Let's see. With one number, you have hell no idea how much they can actually store. Yeah, you don't care how much they can store. Yeah, besides the price will change if they have low storage, price will be higher. So with this one number, you have no idea what's going on. Literally, let's see how it works when you actually need to supply your own station. I bet you'll see max amount. Max amount of what? Did I deleted that? Or sup, sup, uh, buying, selling station storage. Shit, I forgot how I looked it up just a moment ago. Shit, and I closed it. Yeah, but the person tells you, like, he tells you that they are managing it, they're partitioning it, like you're partitioning your hard drive. You know exactly how much you want on CD and whatever. That's why you have a station manager. He's doing the job. And you don't need to see how much they got left, because if they're asking for 50,000, that's how much they're gonna take. That means they have that storage. That's how I understand it. I mean, yeah, we will be able to see it through our station because you will see all the information. Because some of the information here is hidden and you don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know. I don't know if it will actually supposed to tell you or how it is managed. But looking at this screen or at any other screen or any other station, that I understand. So this fucking guy said, I need 800 of these and 1,000 of these, and he will accept all of these. That's how I understand it. You can test it by sending here all that he asks for and see if it actually fits. But then again, let's see. You need to look for, if you really want to test that, I guess, to look for a crazy amount that is required somewhere. See, this guy is asking 31,000 refined metals. I'm actually building a base in the refined metals facility. I don't think I will be able to supply that many at once, but let's say you load him up with 31k. Basically, that Reddit post says that it will not block out these ones because he partitioned it, and that's it. And that's why it's one number. That's my guess. I'm just relying on other people's information. Anyways. Max of each required resource. Let's see how it works when you actually need to supply your own station. You'll see max required. But that's exactly what you're seeing. That's what he requires. The other question is, you might require more, but you don't have the storage. That could be maybe a thing. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get some lock boxes. Or try. We made another some money. I'm actually kind of curious to I don't know what I search. But it's not to the brink. It doesn't tell you to the brink. It is what it is like it is required right now. But then again, you don't know how the manager works. If he foresees the usage of the near future, you know. What it is, I don't know where you're taking this information from. Like, I'm trying to find and like help you find an explanation, trying to Google and find other people that know, but you're like pulling facts, which I don't know where you're pulling them from. Well, unless, so you're guessing, man. I don't know what to tell you, seriously. What laws? Jesus. The guy told you, the fucking manager petitions it. You can accept it and test it, or you can not accept it. That's like your choice. I accept it, and I will eventually figure it out as well, but I tend to trust people's opinions since it seems like he has a pretty interesting spreadsheet over there. I need to find that post and toss it up to you so you can have a read. So I only see one logbox.
Autopilot engaged.
Let me see. I forgot how I actually looked for it. Like how I searched for it. Yeah, well, through all games you had ships with different cockpits. In X Rebirth you had one ship, so like it's a different game. So what if it's in the X universe? No, I want you to read that because you're locked with, instead of like having your mind just a little bit more
System, right promise.
nimble, you're like fucking concrete. So what, man? These are the new rules, accept them. Okay? Yeah, I was gonna take that logbox. I actually need to find another somewhere. What's interesting is that they kept telling me quite a few times, like, we found something, and now I can't see that, but I'm pretty sure that the game, I think if it's a lockbox, then you should be able to see it. Let's get rid of this real quick. There's a lot of... Let me see, I'm gonna quickly try and find it. It was X4 station storage buying selling orders. No, buying selling station storage buying, maybe something like that. Oh, there we go. PSA. What is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. This was 1 year ago. Let's see if people are saying. I made a post the other day, showed 2 stations both at maximum capacity. The ARG one, all the water were full, and the other wharf, the engine's parts were empty. I really do think there's some kind of math error on capacity somewhere. This is how X3 and I assume X2 as well, it's been a while, worked for general docks. They had infinite storage but would only allow a certain amount of each where doesn't matter to the dock. If you only stock energy cells are literally everywhere in the game, you're still only getting 3 million energy cells on that dock. What? Infinite storage but would only allow a certain amount of each where. That's what you were describing. It makes sense, and I think it's a great decision having to work out how much space 300,000 ore or flak artillery arrays is going to take up out of your total is exhausting. One of the more tedious things about the PHQ in X3 was that it had actual storage space and could, I don't know, was he saying that it's a good thing? Well, I'm confused. Here, you can read this. Like, was he saying it's a good change or a bad change? I don't even know. Well, that is how my own stations work, and supposedly the AI ones shouldn't differ, but they do. When the map view shows the storage as full on wharfs or shipyards or the like, they still don't have enough of certain materials to produce one ship, which goes counter to wear slot reservation. This was 1 year ago, so maybe it was completely fucked, but it seems like it was broken. Since we cannot see how the storage is partitioned, that's what you were talking about in game, as far as I know, he says. On AI stations, I have less of a clue of how it is going wrong. Yeah, so this was 1 year ago, and something was wrong with the partitioning. Just let us partition our own goddamn storage. It is so much simpler than letting the game decide for us, please. Okay, it'd be nice if that could happen. Awesome, thanks. Back in X Rebirth, the presence of secondary resources can affect the storage quotas of the wares, like because production rate is increased, the station would generally assign less storage for ingredients. Not sure about this. Everybody like referring to X3, 2, and whatever, but yeah, nobody actually knows. It seems like this guy is onto something about partitioning. Some people are not happy, and I think some of them is saying it's a good thing in comparison to X3 specifically, but then again, I don't remember the others. They had infinite storage, but would only allow a certain amount of each ware. Doesn't matter to the dock if you only stock energy cells or literally everywhere in the game. You're still only getting 3 million energy cells on that dock. It makes sense, and I think it's a great decision. Having to work out how much space 300,000 ore or flak artilleries is going to take up out of your total. Oh, okay. He says that system was better than this system. Why am I reading? To understand, instead of just sitting and guessing about previous games. Yeah, so it seems like if you look at the picture, his station is being partitioned on its own. I don't think he has a control over it. Wait a minute, am I here? I'm not. Or am I? Oh. Anyways, let's get that. Holy Order of the Pontifex 12. Whoops. I think I should. Oh, it's. Did booby trapped? Wait a minute, what the hell? What kind of logbox is this? Do I have a mod that changes something? This looks weird. Oh, maybe... Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Let's jump out and check it out. You're supposed to, like, repair it, maybe? Nah, that would be weird if they changed it, because then it means that the AI would not be able to shoot it off. Maybe that's the lock, actually. I don't know. I never saw such a lockbox.
Greetings.
Greetings. Let's see. I wonder if this is a better one or a worse one. Where are you, them? Let's see. Okay, so you definitely not repair this. Let's try and shoot it. Whoops. Oh, and that's it. Yep. What do we got here? Micro gimbal. Crystal bit. It's weird.
Docking granted.
What happened to the ones with the bombs on them? I think we got everything.
Hello.
Oh, you saw that one? Yeah, I never saw this. I unlocked quite a few, actually. Let's see. So I'm kind of curious. They kept saying that some more. For sure. It isn't split. The manager splits it, I believe, on the station needs. You have liquid, you have container, you have solid, and that's it. But it depends what you're doing. And then the manager starts assigning. Problem, I guess, arises with the manager's coding, and then management skill actually affects how well he's doing that. That's for your own stations as well, because one of the people talking on that Reddit post said, like, let us decide how much of what we get on our station. So that means you don't control how much you get on your station. It's out of your control. You don't do that, it seems. But some people were reporting some problems. But then again, when I was watching Very Old Gamer, he said that you can actually bug your station out if you hire a manager and you like send a manager from a ship and you don't wait for him to physically get on the station. You fly away. The station would show as if it has a manager, but there's nobody there. So that creates a problem because he's not really managing. So the station is paralyzed, but you think everybody are like, it should work. So that could be a cause of a problem. But again, that post was a year ago. Let's see what's going on the station, by the way. Speaking of stations. Set proportions? I don't know what that means. You think that every piece of ware has a different size to it? Like an energy cell is smaller than, let's say, I don't know, refined metal or something? Maybe. curious if there's a tutorial about that. So wait a minute, this guy is actually got a few panels finished. Wait a minute. I think they just order whatever you need and that's it. Nothing complex or like too much overthinking it. Yeah, I don't think that's how it is. Fuel capacity container, what is that? I think that's what we built. The storage ware. There we go, he's producing cells. So he's about interesting. Wait a minute. This seems to be the storage. Set max amount of wares. Yeah, that's what they said. That's exactly what I was reading. Said that X3 had infinite storage and then it would just cap it, like it doesn't matter how much it did not matter that it was infinite, it would just say 5k of that, 3k of this, that's the cap. Here the storage facilities actually matter because they're not infinite and the station seems to be partitioning in it. So the energy cells are being produced from the panels right now. As you can see, they're using the container, which is 50k. The station assigned 33k to the energy panels. Already you can see that. But there is a storage that I'm curious about. There's a construction storage that's supposed to be here somewhere. Yeah, you see it here. You see your max and you see how much he partitioned it. I didn't do anything of that. And it's already, but there's no manager on board. That's just by default right now. Why it shows 33k? I'm thinking because there are more panels, because there's 6 panels. And there's going to be one of the refineries eventually. Advanced electronics, field capacity universal. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, that's the build storage. Okay, build storage is huge. That's the small thingy right next to the station where you dump all the shit. Yeah, we'll see how the manager does that while we finish it. Which reminds me, I should probably plan ahead. Let's see if it changes, by the way. Let's see if I add the refineries, if the station automatically starts partitioning because it detects that it is about to produce, so it's going to reserve that space. So maybe it calculates from production rate towards how much storage to assign to it. But what happens in the end, you'll get a lot of something and very, very, very little of something else. Yeah, there were, I think the Steam forum was talking about the prices. The developer, well, I closed it already. He was explaining the prices. I didn't really read into it. You mean, do you assign a price? I mean, maybe it's dependent on supply and demand. If you have like 5,000, the price is going to be lower than if you have 500. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I closed it. I didn't read to it. I have no answer for that. Let's see. We'll find out eventually. Let's see, can you actually... Wait a minute, we'll actually build it that way? Who's full? Wait a minute, what did you say? You see those numbers for resources? They're full. Just a second, I'm gonna look into that again. Is he going to actually clip into that? I don't think so. Put price too high and your neighbors set price lower, trade trips won't bring you goods. Yeah, that's what they're saying. The ships, he was saying that they will ignore the high prices. That he was saying. That I did read. Okay, so... But I don't know if you can assign prices. Let's see if anything changed. Maybe he actually needs... What, this is full? Yeah, because this is what I require for building. This is what... This was managed by the buy order. Depended on what facilities I'm buying. This happened from here, like from the planning station. Plan build, and then you can see it here. Like it pulls up whatever you need. So there's buy orders for this, and I assign the money. By the way, global price modifier, configure individual buy offers. You can change buy offers. And it seems that you might be able to tell him to bring the same resources for cheaper. It seems, but because this is for the construction itself. Because he's buying. They didn't have enough money. So yeah, these are the things they need. This is exactly what I built because... Did I actually build a defense platform? Wait a minute. Or is it something that you always need? Yeah, turret components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here. Oh, electronics, whole parts. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Claytronics, energy cells. Advanced electronics. Okay, so you can manage the prices that you want to buy the wares at. What do you need for producing? You need energy cell production. This solar panel. That's why we got it here, and then we're gonna be supplying everything else. And you need those to supply, obviously, all the other stuff. What do you mean you need nothing? You need a solar panel and a storage. And a dock. Build resources. You want to produce only energy cells? Yeah, that's all you need. You need a dock, a storage, and a panel. Yeah, it's a solar panel. I mean, it's not entirely free. It consumes time, I guess, until you build it. You need the modules, but you get this module from the beginning, I believe. Yeah, and you get it. It just keeps getting there. But I noticed that there was a sunlight level, but I haven't seen any. I forgot where I saw it. I haven't seen any. I remember when I was checking in vanilla, I haven't found a system that had lower sunlight. Inactive jump gate? What the hell? There's a jump gate up here? Can I actually see it like this? Yeah, can I see it from anywhere? Yeah, technically. Crystals to produce energy cells from what? From solar panels? I mean, I believe you need a solar panel and fucking generator, and that's about it. I mean, maybe there's a power plant. I don't know. The solar panel is something you begin with. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's try and find something since we're basically doing fuck all and just having this conversation. Let's see. Let's try and do energy cells. Yeah, I see what you're saying. To convert it into a mobile thingy. Let's see. Is there anything else beside the energy cell? That is a specific thing, though. That is a very specific thing. Energy cell. Maybe there's something. There's antimatter cells. Huh. You know what? Let me see something. Used to manufacture. Oh, okay, so yeah, so they are different in volume. Glorified batteries. Yeah, so they cut that middleman where you were talking about the crystals. You don't need that. There you have everything else. Field coils. Is there anything else that seems to be like fuel? Shield components, smart chips. Wheat. Staple ingredient in food rations. Wheat is grown across all Argon. Meat. Food rations. Yeah, you need energy cells for this. Meat, spices, and 40 wheat. There's a bunch of things it seems that I'm still missing as well. I just discovered these soya beans and soya husk. So, let me quickly check something about the station. Expected operating budget, $1 million. Station account. Docked ships. So that dock can have 50. I don't know if you can have more. Yeah, actually, how can you see sector travel, blacklist subordinate sector activities, automatic resupplies, manager? We don't have a manager. Subordinates, workforce, players, employees on board. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there and just click on it. Thought I could look at it from here. Where is it? I don't know what the fuck. It says water. No, I'm looking at the module, I'm looking at the system. at the cluster, at the sector. Huh. Wait a minute, these things appear like that. Logical overview. $3,600. So each panel produces 6,000 per hour. Yeah, they don't buy anything. So we need energy cells for the silicon wafers. Yep, they just made it like a core fundamental thing that you don't need to worry about. You just build it and you get it. Everything else requires stuff, it would seem. Station configuration. Let's see if you can. It has 4 turrets? What? Yeah, it doesn't require anything, it just produces that. That's about it. What do you mean solar plant, power plant? What would it buy? What are you talking about? Let's see, could find somebody that maybe sells it. It would be easier to identify. I don't think. Solar power plant, there we go. No, it's just selling energy cells. Not buying anything, it's a solar panel. They just cut the middleman, that's it. They made it simpler. Produce energy, straight up energy. I mean, if it's connected to something else, you will see buy orders, but it has nothing to do with the power plant. I do wonder why they decided to cut that out. Maybe it was causing some trouble elsewhere, I don't know. Okay, those missions for 16 million bucks were crazy, but I don't think I'm gonna be making those. What is that? Built one, self-sufficient shipper complex, have a list of required factories for maximum efficiency, any tips, blah 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 blah. You have the translated yourself. Is able to produce enough resources for 2 Zeus Sentinel per hour. And that's a self-sufficient factory. Is it in German or something? What game is this though? X4 Foundations. Interesting. What do you mean self-sufficient though? Can he manufacture? But you gotta feed it resources. It's not like it's materializing ore and silicon and all that stuff. It's self-sufficient, but I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff that is not translated. I don't know. But some things seem to be you need to have like refineries for that, and refineries need raw metal resources. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, it's kind of cool though, since it's basically working. I think you need to feed it resources. That would be dumb. I could overlook energy cells not requiring a storage material for them, but like materializing raw metals and just creating fucking Zeus's left and right. I doubt that's the case. It's probably just a self-sufficient plant, but okay, what was I even doing? I wasn't doing anything. What are my guys doing? What you up to? Oh, I brought you here so I can tell you. Sector Explorer. It's really weird. The game just is using 2K, 2000 RAM. Previously, it was using 6. Wait a minute. There's a new. Is there no new mineral? So we're gonna call him F. I remember at least to see that they're easier to see for me that they're different. I was supposed to send him here for the ore. I'm gonna send him here anyways. Let's actually check. Yeah. Silicon ore, Nevidium. Oh, but I'm still using none. Yeah, you see, it's like 240. That's fucking nothing. There is Nevidium here, and these guys are asking 49k missile components. Wait a minute, that dust is illegal. So the way I see it is that he's obviously ordering the most, what he needs the most, which means that could go into a cycle, which means that the more you get, the more he will use, but at some point it might actually clog up his, no, it cannot clog up. It's not very efficient if you think about it, the system, but I don't know, we'll see how it works. Anyways, yeah, I have an idea in the back of my mind about what is the problem with that. It's like he's asking. Well, I think it really depends on what he's basically what he requires the most, I guess. What your heart desires the most. Anyways, so technically I only had access to a location to one lockbox. That fucking sucks, man. I'm pretty sure my guys found more, but I know that I told them several times to ignore. Let's see, I got 1,480,000. That's fucking nothing. It's nothing, man. Need a better ship. See what missions we still have going. Art of Illusion, sabotage station turrets. Let's do that.
Autopilot engaged.
I think I'm gonna buy more of all kinds of decryption stuff and probably keep doing the pirate stuff. Promotion to order initiate. So all of that trading slowly increased my reputation. Yeah, so there are no offers from this. Let's see about the build storage. The build storage does have offers. So that means because I have a buying offer, ships will fly here and bring it. So wait a minute, that's how you get supplied? I thought the constructor, but yeah, that would make no sense. So because you have a buying offer, and therefore this plays a big part of what price you get, what price you set it up, because
Entering EWAS Twin 1.
use build storage setting, no restriction. Trade rule. Is that for a piece? Oh shit, wait a minute. I'm kind of curious. Let's check something. Let's look at my station from up here with the turret components, but I'm filtering it out. Wait a minute. Huh. It's green. Green, I guess we have that? No, what is green? Is that a good price? Oh, the developer said something about the green. I need to read that post he answered on Steam forums. He was talking about the prices, I think. So, turret components 120. 383 credits. 120 turret components, 300 credits.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Yeah, so it's a pop, basically. So, and here it's using global price modifier. So you could technically ask, like, you could lower the price, but then it will not attract the traders. If there's somebody with a higher price, they will go there, but you want to build a station, so you want everybody to go to you. So that's why. And when I deactivated the global price modifier, the price dropped overall, because it was not being based on whatever is going on in the game, I think. And I'm kind of curious to see. We're seeing green. What about something that? Can change minimum volume, Buy, offer, all trade.
Entering system.
There's others. There's others. Why was it green then? Oh, there we go. I just saw something red. I guess we could Google it. Easy to do. It's for foundations, green, red, prices. Does it say maybe in the legend? Nah. Stock price colors, let's see. Green means a below average price for buying and above average price for selling. So green is below average if buying and above average if selling. Usually because the station storage of said ware is almost full, empty, depending on what you're doing with it. Oh. So because it's almost full, the demand is lower, so it lowers the price. Buy stock, you evidently mean wares. Basically buy when the price is green and sell when the sell price is green. It's a lime green, and assuming you're talking about using the filters, it's your own station you'd be buying, selling to. Different fucking answers. It is my station, but let's look into the fact that it might have most. Let's see. Third component's 120, right? That's the order.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
No, it says 0 out of 120. $205 whole parts. Just see something. Whole parts. 220. Yeah. Actually, but he's actually shooting at me. At me? I think the station is shooting at him because I think he was trying to kill me, but he hit the station or something.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
I don't actually know what happened there. So I was curious to check something real quick. So one of them said that it's above average. We're buying for like 202, but I see that average is like 200 and something. But then again, I don't know if it is based on whatever is known to me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's mine.
Awaiting
Like, somebody said it's green because it's your station. Yeah, I get that, but... what's weird is that not all of the resources are green over there, so I think it... I don't think he's right. Specifically... remaining cargo after orders. Is specifically... I never saw another one though that is being colored. It wasn't mine, so maybe... yeah, I'll look into it after the stream if I don't forget. Oh, there we go. So this one is red, so that means they're buying it below average and selling it above average, which means space fuel here is probably more expensive that you can get it elsewhere. So the color doesn't mean it's yours or not. It really, I think, means above or below average. And I don't know if it's based on the whole universe or the known universe to you. I don't know. What am I doing here? Sabotage station tours? Wait a minute, I'm supposed to undock?
Hello.
Hello. What do you... you don't want me to actually shoot it? This before. For sabotage turrets. Sabotaging turrets. You can buy hacking items for black market trader, or you can craft them, blah blah blah. Same for sabotage items. You couldn't hack a terminal in the engineering section. Good question. No stations have turret control panels you can hack. Alternatively, maybe hit it with Sooty MP bomb. I know where the panels are. I haven't seen. Okay, so sabotage turrets is broken, right? The panels are in engineering. Yeah, that's really weird. They tell you to... it's in the room. If that is in the room, I understand what to do, but... fly to the indicated turret placement, deploy a mine close to the turret. Standard mines, deploy one and run away before it activates. Think you can also hack the security station console with the splicer? You can also, which is considerably more expensive, but would have been my first bet. I never did those missions fearing the prestige drop. Okay, so some people say to what the mission says. Those posts are like from 2018, 2019. Nobody knows like so much stuff in this game. It's weird. Let's see, but can make a move. Da 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 da. Sabotaging station defense would do the trick nicely. Yes, the sabotaging station defenses, but okay.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
It's quite interesting because
It's
Like, the fact that you have a reference point, which is basically the previous games, might be a bit more confusing to you than it is to me, because you know the set of rules. They might have changed it, as we can see, and then you're like, what the fuck is going on? But to me, it's like, okay, this is the rule and I accept it. It reminds me a little bit of the CNC, because you have the dudes that are doing milling and the ones that are doing turning. If you've been working for years on milling and then they set you on turning, and you gotta relearn the rules and they're a bit different, and some shit is just gonna confuse you, or the other way around if you go from turning to milling, because the set rules change and kind of fucks up with whatever you're expecting. So maybe if I remembered how the previous games worked and expected that, I might have said the same thing you said, like, what the fuck is this stupid system? Right? Turret control panel. But since I don't fucking remember a thing, it doesn't matter. But I am curious why they changed the storage management. Maybe Infinite caused some problems? I don't know. Kind of what does Infinite means for game resource usage. Whoops. I don't think... Yeah, you're not supposed to do a slicer. Maybe the one that said a mine, but that's really weird, like... So I think I did mess up. I think it's an EMP bomb. That makes the most sense. If I was to guess, it's probably an EMP bomb. You need to attach. Let's see if we have one. I don't remember. I don't think so. We might get one just for the sake of testing this. Slicer did work though. It's something. Let's see, can I craft it here?
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Oh, I found a mission, as usual, that I don't know how to do. It'll take me forever. Let's see. Wait a minute, engineering station? Was I in the engineering station or in the security station? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, well, wherever I was, it's done. Let's quickly see if I can craft an EMP bomb. Just now, it's kind of I'm being driven by my curiosity. This mission isn't really worth my time, money-wise. It's gonna take me a while. Oh, we do have one part of the SETA. Damage singularity and programmable field area. EMP. Lodestones and secure container. Lodestones and secure.
Here you go.
Lodestones. Huh. Yeah, this guy has nothing.
Good profit to you.
I think we're gonna visit, the, Black Marketeer. Wait a minute, there's a bunch of things here. Sales. Oh, there we go. You can see the whole storage. Wait a minute, why do I see the whole storage? Huh, wait a minute, what? How do you... Oh, there's some kind of... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Get it. Is it because... Is it because I'm on it? Actually shows your whole capacity. And if you go into the buy order... Okay. Wait a minute. So... What if I look at my station? Upkeep missions, storage. Oh yeah, so... I'm guessing because this is mine, so I got vision of that, and there... So you can see the storage. Let's see. Yeah, you need visual to know the full storage of a station. Let me see. I do have ships flying around somewhere. These guys are flying so high. What are they doing? Let's see if I have a ship next to a station right now. There we go. He's coming here. Let's see if we get a visual. Huh. So if we see, he has buy orders for energy cells. But yeah, so here for example, it seems, unless I'm lacking information or something, he's almost full. He's asking for 5k. He assigned 15k for the energy cells, it seems, but that's a lot more than, well, not a lot, but it's more than 5k, it seems, right? So the question... Oh, but that's solid. No, that's the container. There it goes. So he's not gonna fill... oh, he is going to fill it up. It's 5,317. Wait a minute, that's 14k. Yeah, he is kind of filling it up. And I'm curious, this is 200, he's 500k, so how much did he assign? He's doing 4, that's 20, let's count the thousands. 20, 35, 40, 41, 91, 92. What else is he? So that's all, but he has like build capacity 250k. I'm definitely missing some pieces because it doesn't add up. Hmm. It adds up on my station. Oh, the volume. It's the volume that doesn't add up. The volume of the different parts. That's why it looks like the numbers don't add up. That's what it is. So wait a minute. Where was that station? Okay. I'm just curious why it actually showed me. Oh no, somebody's destroying this place and there's a black marketeer here. What the fuck? No, why you do this? God damn it. What if I found a black marketeer here? Damn it. Bricks. Whoa, 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 whoa. That kinda sucks. Now I need to find another one. Yes, well, I don't have to, but I want to try and do this mission just for science. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why I can. Well, I have higher standing with the utility, and maybe that's why they're showing me their storage capacity. Maybe. The other thing is that you need to have visual of it, I guess. Even though I could see the paranoid storage capacity, but it was shown in a different way, which I'm not sure why. Right now, what's confusing and I guess could be kind of hard to keep track is the different volumes of the resources. Some are equal 1, some are equal like 3, 5. I don't know how much, if it has any importance though. I'm gonna try and find a leak here.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Wait a minute. Is he scanning me?
Release your contraband immediately.
Talking to me?
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Oh shit, he's talking to me.
Release your contraband immediately.
What problem he had with me? Wait a minute. Oh. Had a few things. Just a few things. Fuck that guy. Fuck this mission, man. Do it another time. Yeah, so, like, for example, these guys, are not showing anything at all. Information wise.
Autopilot engaged.
He actually almost finished. Need to add more stuff before he goes away, and then I need to rehire him. That's another 3. Plus finding ship. It was Waffers. Right.
Entering system. Right promise.
Space dildo. Will they actually build it like this? I don't know. Like clipping into the other side. I'm not sure if I'm saving space with this ridiculous thing. I'm definitely not saving money. Gonna do it symmetrical, pretty. That? Oh.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Oh. Oh, I know why. Actually, I don't know why. Actually, I think it's fine. No? Kind of out of place, though. Yeah. Why is that, I wonder? It's like this is connected to something else. I think I know. That one is connected to the connector, like the crossroads.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Is there a crossroads? Oh, I see why it's not flipped. I'm okay with that. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because the structure itself. Huh, I'm kind of curious. Copy sequence. Edit loadout? What the hell is loadout? Oh. Oh shit, so every piece of this can have shields and guns on it? Oof. That's why we saw on the panels as well. Okay. So loadout changes. Okay. We're okay with that. So what we could do is this ridiculous fucking station. Can I not put it? Oh. There we go. That's kind of that's what plan was. I don't know, use these at different levels, you know.
Entering system. Highest mists.
This is the nastiest one.
Get out.
I gotta be careful though, since these guys don't like contraband as well. Did I nail it? Not really. There's another book, I think. Here we go. Would that work? Oh, actually, I think we can do this though. Some security stuff you need 20 plus rock with head take was fuck this game. Okay. I mean, security stuff is expensive, so you're like going for the big leagues.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
I wonder if this would work. What do you mean 170k? You want to sell one piece for 170k? That is expensive. What do you mean? There's a system where you can get like 20 of these in like an hour or something, even less.
Entering
Sensor,
system. Holy vision. Autopilot. Disengage.
How good you are in a spacesuit.
Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Oh, sit him. Yeah, so I don't understand your gripe. You're trying to find an exploit and you need rep for that, so
Successfully docked.
you're trying to make money easily. It's easy money if you could do that.
Please to walk.
I mean, at some point you could do that. Just buy a couple of miners or some shit. Supply Hatik's West Choice. In like an hour or two, you'll have like plus 10. Whatever. Eventually, you'll have plus 20. Yeah, you could also... Yeah, you could leave it in a logbox somewhere and pick it up later. That's true, which sucks. But that's kind of the thing. That stuff is expensive. You could do it from the beginning. I actually was throwing that shit out. Right now I'm just carrying it with me and try not to get scanned. And if I do get scanned like I just did, I just ran away. I agree with you that it sucks, but on the other hand, it's a necessary evil, I guess. I mean, you could also have like a cheap... Actually, I don't know if you can transfer inventory to an AI. I was thinking about if you could give it to him and just keep him landed, which is not... It's also kind of a stupid solution. Where reservation? Let's see. This image just grew. Hedge funds. I think we need to load more money into this. Wait a minute, what? Expected construction budget. What the hell? Why did it just drastically drop? Like it's showing different... Oh, it took my money, but I think the funds in this, these are different, just operating budget. Well, I gave them all my money. Why did I come here? Oh, right. Get a promotion. So we basically got plus 20 with vitality and plus 10 with these pyramids and the other pyramids. And just for mining, we didn't do shit. Yeah, I don't know how things worked in previous games.
A great number of exploits within our space. Our order finds you worthy of some recognition. In the name of the Holy Order of the Pontifex, I lift you to a new standing amongst us. You will find that your position will include a number of benefits. In the event that you turn against us, we will wrench this title from you and serve judgment. However, with your noble character, we do not expect such a thing. Go and make these rewards your own. We pray they help you continue on the path to enlightenment. You may also find that certain...
A simple space? Then I guess you're not gonna like Star Citizen, because I think Star Citizen
well to not reject them.
might be even more complicated. If it's ever finished.
Pontifex continue to guide you. Safe journey.
since it tries to simulate quite a lot of things. I mean, even things like fucking elevators. If somebody's using the elevator, you cannot use it until it gets free. You get, like, if it's occupied, then you go in, then you need to click on the floor you need to get. Like, all the small details are in the game, you know. And like, for that, it might have too many small details. I don't know. I didn't like Elite Dangerous because it was trying to simulate a lot of things and not a fun video game. So wait a minute, that's
It's
it?
good to see you, friend.
What are you guys selling? I need liquid storage. Basically some of the same stuff, I guess.
Safe journey.
Yeah, I was saying that I was saying the same thing at the beginning. But I guess they tried to kind of fill the gaps with stuff like hacking and technically you could have done it from the ship. I don't know. I kind of got used to it. In the beginning it was actually bothering me, but now it doesn't really. Let's see what missions they got. I don't know what their plans for that. Maybe they will be expanding upon it. Maybe something else. Maybe nothing. Let's see. Mission offers the Righteous Pyramid Empire versus who is these heretical order? Like, do we know who that is? Trivial. But I need a ship. I keep pouring all my fucking cash into that station. So, but actually. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Is that Nevidium dude is making any cash? Silicon, methane. Yeah, they're working on a DLC that is about to come this year. Yeah, whoo, shit, man. We struck gold. How many? Every 8-9 minutes he's doing that? Not bad, my man, not bad. Yeah, they're making a DLC, and as I understood, they're improving the UI as well. Still in the works. I didn't really like Rebirth because you couldn't have different ships. But yeah, it's not a big. I understand they are not a big team, but slowly we're getting some more stuff, and shit is actually kind of working for the most part. I mean, if you ask me, should have you spent time on walking on stations in comparison to working on the game? I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think about, maybe I'm missing something, but the only thing you do when you walk is hire engineers and stuff. Some of the quests you need to like get down to the station. What else is there? Why would you have that? Maybe the reason why they're doing is the simulation of the crew, because you do see the crew on stations and positions and running around. So maybe that will play a bigger part later. I don't know what they're planning. But why did it was an X Rebirth as well? I actually thought it was weird, like, to include it from the get-go. Like, it's something that you could have added as you go,
Lottery
but
tickets are available
I'm not sure.
at all retail outlets in the station.
So I don't know the purpose of it. I mean, you're talking about this. You should fucking check Elite Dangerous landing on planets with your buggy. It's a fucking DLC, I think. And that's all you do. You land on the planet, you use your buggy, you blow up a few turrets, and that's it. You can run, like, you can drive around, and that's about it. And I think you pay fucking, how much? 20 bucks for it, so.
Greetings.
I don't know if they ever expanded on that, but it was some bullshit. I think it's the Engineers DLC or some shit like that. Fucking horrible, pointless. Like, you do have small bases there, but it's not like you're driving tanks or anything, you know? Let's see, so I got sidetracked as usual. Oh, I wanted to check that dude that is bringing us the cash. We need to look into more Nvidium. Maybe they're going for something, I don't know. What I find weird is that you can crouch and jump. And the movement is actually very floaty, it's just a camera anchor. I don't know, it's like pretty bad, so I don't know what was the purpose. I mean, you know what? Out of curiosity. X4 Foundations, what is the purpose of walking on stations? Let's see. Walking around stations. Let's see what they say. Eliminate the need to walk on stations mod. Yeah. I really love the feature to be able to walk around the stations or, well, the dock areas. Well, some people like that. On the platform waiting for and looking at my ship. Okay, this leads to all stations shrinking to the size of what little dock area. I'm not gonna read, that's a big fucking post. Relatively. It'd be even nice to have walkways leading to the different offices, but I don't know how hard it would be to build those. Oh, he's talking about instead of using the elevator that just teleports you. When was this? This was X4 Foundations, April 2019. Somebody wants a mod to eliminate walking. That guy likes walking. Let's see what else. And then we're gonna get back to... Oh, and Google crashed. I don't know. So yeah, something to do with Google in this game. It crashes, even though I still have memory left. It says I'm only using 61%, but somehow it doesn't hand out memory properly. So yeah, it's to me at first I thought it was like now I'm kind of okay with it. I don't mind it because I got used to it, and you can teleport back. Then later you can teleport between ships. But definitely, I think they wanted to give the game kind of a sense of scope, maybe, because you're like walking on the station, but that's just a guess, I don't know. That's why it's kind of like stitched together the way it is and not necessarily a good, like, fleshed out mechanic. Maybe in the future. Like, for example, you have carrier ships and you can dock on capital ships and all that shit. In Elite Dangerous, it took, I think, a year or maybe two before you got like multi-crew ships. Like here you can have a crew and your tourists are controlling themselves, and there it takes several years to get to that point where two people can use a single ship. Something like that, you know. So these type of systems are not that easy to kind of flesh out and deliver the vision they want to deliver. What they try to deliver with this, I have no fucking clue. So oh, I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, focus. He's doing the Nvidium here. Question is anybody buying? It's like. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. We might make more monies from this.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Maybe you can hear as well. I didn't really look into it, to be honest. I kind of hate that when you activate this, it kind of glitches out. Let's see, does this... Oh, actually, you don't need to go out of the screen. You can deactivate the trading filter and then reactivate it again. These guys are buying Nvidium. Nvidium is a mineral, right? Yeah, I mean I sent a mineral miner. So wait a minute. Where is the dude? Had a bunch of drones, probes. Well, not a bunch, he has one left. Probes master, we're gonna call him. Yeah, we're gonna deploy a bunch of pros, find Nvidium over there, and maybe make a bunch of cash. Even though you have some of it here. See already. But the buyer... I did notice that one of my guys was buying here and selling there, so maybe that's possible to do. Let's check that actually. Without the... that. Without... Oh, that's the order. Without having the advanced sector mining.
Should I be frightened?
What's going on out there? I kind of want that Corvette we had previous game. It was from this station. Carrying its... Was it with the beams? I forgot. Oh, I had like... I think the flak and some other guns are actually modded. I noticed there's a lot more modules. It's from the... I think it's from the VRO mod. I mean, specifically in Star Citizen, you can board a ship and basically fight on it. You have guns, like it has a flashed out first-person shooter module. Here, I doubt we're gonna see something. Gorgon Sentinel. Wait a minute, I noticed all my ships have like this. This paint job. Wow, wait a minute. I don't remember. Did this Corvette had like 40k? Just playing Space Haven? I don't know, I don't watch Duke. Like I visit him sometimes when you watch him. Space Haven, I think it's in early access. I think I have it on... I think I had it on wishlist before it was released. Yeah, I have a bunch of other games or something like that that are also on wishlist. It's something survival management, right? Like you build a station or something like that. I don't want to buy any more early access. Like, I'm gonna wait for that to. Well, let's say I was to buy this. Yeah. Rival ship expanding. Yeah, so there's a bunch of other. Actually, are there? A Lancer. So how much estimated? What has 4 turrets? MAM, Scatter, Hunter, Cyclone, CIWS. No idea what the fuck that is. Is there like an encyclopedia on this? How do you close this without closing the whole 8 rounds per second? How do you go back? Oh, instead of hitting X, you just arrow. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. $13. Okay. 4.5 million. I actually wanted to play Oxygen Not Included this like previous weekend, but got to it. I don't know why I was craving that game. I'd rather play that or Celestial Command. I'm waiting for that. That's like also there's also a space sim and kind of you need to survive still, so you're building your own stations and shit. The early access, though, it looks very interesting. I'm gonna wait on it, though. Let's go to the pirates and see if they got any missions for us. Let's do that. Let's try and raise rep with the pirates. Meanwhile, I'm getting money and then we're gonna buy a new ship. A decent Corvette than this shit. But that's interesting. This Corvette is like... kind of like that Osprey, but the Osprey is super heavy. Should I click save instead? I think it's -1. I did just a few missions. Yeah, I mean, it has all those things, but it should have a lot more if it's finished, you know? So I'm gonna wait on that.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's see what rep. Yeah. Yeah, what am I? -1. -1, yeah. Profiteers
Entering
membership.
system. Pontifex's claim.
They're not building. So, let me see something about this. Yeah, so doesn't necessarily show everything. 3 question marks, I guess.
Entering system. Highest.
Doesn't have any whole parts. And if we check, they are buying 78k energy cells, 61k smart chips. Jesus, this fucking thing is huge actually. 700 million? Is it? No, 1,000. Oh, million. Like 2 million, yeah, 700,000. Yeah, he's like, you see, he's managing that shit. Encyclopedia sectors, wares, and other stuff. Yeah, I'm just looking why he's not producing the ships. So, like, all parts. I'm kind of curious about. Can you check encyclopedia from here? No. All parts are probably massive, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what's the biggest thing here. Oh, graphene is 20. Drone components is 30. Advanced electronics. Oh, advanced composites is 32.
Entering system. Nobelius Fortune.
Scanning arrays is 38. So he probably manages by demand and by the size, the volume and the size.
Entering system. Grand Exchange.
So that's why that specific station is missing so much hull parts. And it's not requiring that many. There's actually quite a few other games that I have on my wish list. That Space Haven I had it for quite some time. Actually didn't, it kind of went on under my radar. I missed the launch of the early access, but still gotta wait for it to be finished. There's another something that looks like Mad Max called Road of Dust and Rust. Not sure what it is, but the picture looks cool. Something else, I have like quite a few of weird indie games on the wish list. Should be coming this year or early next year and shit.
Entering Grand Exchange. 4.
I have that survival. Is that there's like 2 venture ships here. It's the same Gargamel dude. I saw him in my previous game as well. Wait a minute, I think he's gonna toss me into
Autopilot disengaged.
to the gate again.
Autopilot engaged.
PDS sectors, where and stuff. Let's see.
Earth scientists create.
Oh shit, you got all this stuff here. Yeah. Gun Republic. Just shows you. So wait a minute. Oh, what they're selling, what they're buying. Oh shit. I think this is easier than to just look on the map, right? Kind of like, okay, this is a neighboring sector. Where the fuck did I get into?
Entering Grand Exchange. 3.
Was I supposed to go here? Oh, I was. My bad. It's like, I'm neighboring this sector. Let me check what they're like doing over there, and then boom. Faulty logic. I like how most of the, well, not most. I saw 2 or 3. Yeah, systems that are like suddenly selling energy cells. And then they're not buying. Everybody are basically producing power as much as possible to produce everything else. But these guys are buying ore. This is pretty cool. This is actually quite convenient in comparison to that weird UI menu. See, they do have some kind of a mission for us over here, it seems. Reminds me of XCOM, you know, when you look at the old XCOM with the graph and shit. Yeah, the trade filter is just kind of, the overlay is a bit fucked up.
Autopilot disengaged.
If it was a bit more organized, maybe. There are 2 leaks I just noticed. CA, very easy. Identify bountiful resource. Find silicon and Grand Exchange. Wet work. Ultra Vanguard. I'm not sure if I can kill him. Let's check those leaks. I see 3, okay.
This transmission, keep it to yourself. I have work that needs doing. Are you interested in a job?
Hack shield control panel. Civilian opposing faction. Grab that.
I knew I could count on you.
It kind of works with the general rule to put station you're interested in a bit to the left from center of the map. I don't understand. What do you mean? I'm interested in the station to put it on the left. Are those all leaks? It can be. Let's see, but I know there was one here. Like, if this is the middle of the sector, you put it like here? Well, I don't understand. What's the reason?
Taking a big risk by broadcasting. So if you decode this transmission, keep it to yourself.
I don't get it.
Taking a big risk by broadcasting. So if you decode it, are you interested in a job?
X shield control panel. Fuck yeah!
I can count on you.
But we need more. But we need more hacking stuff. Yeah, I don't understand what's the use. You keep saying that. I don't understand what's the purpose of that. I'm interested in the station. What? Put a station I'm interested in? What do you mean a station I'm interested in? Like if I want to put a refinery? What? If I want to... Like... I just don't... I don't understand what purpose it serves. Oh, I thought about the construction. I already forgot about the trade filter. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Okay, thank you. Wait a minute, you're talking about this. So wait a minute. It kind of works with general rule to put station you're interested in a bit to the left from center of the map. So let's see, I'm interested in this station, right? Let's see what you're saying. Bit to the left from the center. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, it kind of is. I think you're right. I see what you're saying. It's, yeah, you get used to it, but it's still kind of wonky. Like, because it depends on the zoom, yeah, so it's always like this. Because otherwise it just gets like convoluted, I don't know, clusterfucked. The thing is, these windows, they don't scale, and the fonts don't scale. If the fonts would kind of, if this let's say this is from this station, if as you go away, this would scale, downscale into closer above the station, and you would just see a small window and a bunch of like gibberish, you would understand that this is related to this, you know? And you're like, okay, I want to see what the station is doing. And you're like, whoop, zooming in, and the window just opens up. But instead, you're zooming out. What happens is that everything gets overlaid, and this general window is still gets bigger, but the fonts are the same, and just kind of a mess. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if they're gonna address that with the UI improvements. I mean, I still find that the encyclopedia thing seems to be a lot convenient, even though it's not like doesn't give you a visual output of movement and shit.
I hope you can help.
Away from here, pick up fly to tell Claytronics factory. Don't really have time to explain. Blah 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 blah.
I knew I could count on you.
Yeah, but it needs some kind of I don't know, some kind of restriction. It's a bit messy. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We will see. Shields down, shields down. Wait a minute, let's land on this station. I need to buy some hacking tools, or at least craft a few if we can. Need to hack 2 shields. I'm actually not sure what you need for the shields hacks. There was also several DLCs for Phoenix Point that I missed. I didn't play Chimera Squad. There's just too much shit. I really don't have. I mean, I'm enjoying this and it's kind of chill and shit just happens and I'm going. I do want to play all the other games one day, and still planning on finishing Iron Fists. I don't know if I can finish it this week, but I think I'm gonna play it tomorrow. Depends on the mood. But yeah, all the other games, I would probably play Space Haven at some point. That's why I'm gonna wait for it to be finished, you know, because it's like there's just too many fucking games.
What do you want?
You have no chance.
Whoa,
Be gone.
3.5 stars piloting. 18 million? Holy fucking shit, man.
Goodbye.
It's like a massive extra large ship.
You have no chance.
What?
Beggars are operating on this
I thought he's gonna be like a million.
Encourage these professional beggars. If you have
Greetings. Can I help? Here you go.
If you have greetings. Flux capacitor. Oh, that's ours. Decryption module. Got a lot of this shit. Interface, mixed fruit, space flies, eggs, unstable crystals. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh. Yeah, they don't want to buy it from me, but they want to sell it to me. Bricks. But I do want a few. I need like more than a few actually. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab all of these. Do I even have enough money for it? Targeting module. Crystals. Majaglite, Menelane, Micro Gimbal. Boom.
Safe journey.
Let's go make some money. That evil laugh from NPCs Empire Station. Maybe I could have crafted it actually. Yeah, I could have. This I think yields you like 1 million or something. So if you want to make money, just stack up spacefly eggs, turn it into caviar, and just make money. That would be probably lodestone secure container. I need the EMP for that mission to try it.
Can I help?
Ma'am. Move away. I remember I was trying to get one of my pilots. Oh, that's the laugh. I didn't notice that before. So I remember trying to get that pilot off my seat. He's like, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Let's see if that other guy is done. I need to send him, there he is.
You have no chance.
So funny. Gonna send him here. Wait a minute. Can you actually? I never checked that. Like.
This will be bad news for you.
That's so fucking stupid. Let's see, is he going to go here and then he's going to mine? Looks like he should. Meanwhile, we're gonna go. Wait a minute. Oh, I got a quest here.
Docking granted.
He saw that there was something yellow.
Docked.
I wasn't sure like what it was. Welcome. Guy looks like he's tripping. Take control of the ship. So wait for passenger to arrive. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. And then we're gonna go and hack the other station. There was actually another cool game that was abandoned. I think it was by Russian-speaking developers. It was like it was sci-fi, and you build like a base.
Aboard your ship and ready to go.
I think it had co-op and stuff, and it looked really cool. You build like it looked very nice graphics wise back then. I forgot what it's called. I think it's still on Steam, but maybe it's actually back. I doubt it if it's back on track.
Autopilot engaged.
I should have checked what's closer. Where are we going? There was something else called, what was it? Not Space Marines, Starbase Marines or something like that, that had like a space management game that was also abandoned and bugged out. People got pissed. What was it? I don't remember actually. It's gonna be hard to find it now. I remember I had it, I was looking at it for a long time, and then eventually I noticed it got abandoned. Steam should really make a category that is called abandoned, like a tag. You could go and scroll through abandoned games just for fun. Because they keep it on their platform. I don't even understand why. Wonder how many. I think I witnessed at least 5 to 10 abandoned games completely like. What's that? Is that a? Those are gates. Wait a minute, those are two. Oh right, yeah, it's a gate. What are we doing? Supposed to deliver this guy? Do. Yeah, I saw your message about the resolution 1800 by something. Yeah, I'm okay with the resolution we're having now. I'm actually happy with it. It's pretty sharp. Very nice. Really glad that it seemed that means that game was running on a pretty good engine, I guess. If you can scale it up like that, that's pretty crazy, you know? And runs fine as well. They did a good job. That game. Oh, what about you, man? Wanna make money? I need our money. Fists of Iron.
Awaiting orders.
Iron Fists. Okay, he's not really doing anything. It's like the queue of the orders
Engaged.
is a bit messed up.
Docking granted.
I remember a long time ago, I remember that I played X3 Terran Conflict, one of them, and I wanted to play a new one. I think I found a game called Evacron. Did you ever hear about that? Did you ever play that?
Great work.
It looked better than on my stream. Yeah, my bitrate is shit. So I was streaming it at 1080p with 60 FPS, but with 4500 bitrate, it's like when I move, then everything kind of gets pixelated or blurry. I mean, I could turn it into 30 FPS. That should look better. But anyway, did we finish? Yeah, it's scrambled on mine because of the resolution. I might try that 16 by 1200. No, did we finish that? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think we did. At Freeport? Ooh, at Freeport is fucking far away, I think. Station turrets. Oh, Paranate defense. Let's see. At Freeport, would it actually lead me to it?
Greetings.
I think I saw one, but not sure. I almost bought Hunt Showdown, and then I said, like, fuck, what am I doing? Why would I play that? Like, it's super hardcore survival. It's a lot of fun, but damn, you gotta commit to one game nowadays. I don't know, I'm just a game hopper, I guess.
Engaged.
I mean, we still have Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is like 100 of hours, and I just played like maybe 12. Like, I have a character going, and I just finished the tutorial, and it seems like such a fucking immersive game. And I really want to go back to it, but it's just like...
Entering system. Black.
I got shit to do, you know? All of these games take so much time. And it's like... Yeah, if you stick to one game, you can finish it, but sometimes you get tired of it, you know? The hell, all of those are gone? Hello? Yeah, Antigone Republic. I don't mind the bars, man, but I will check that resolution.
You're going
I also have the latest Anno with the season passes, which I want to play. It looks really good. I used that last coupon on Epic Store to get the second season pass. And I remember I got it on discount at some point as well, like the whole package. Because yeah, at some point I also tried to play that 2070, I think, the sci-fi. That game is so problematic to run, it constantly causes some kind of an error. What the
Entering Black Hole Sun 4.
fuck, man? Is there? What is that? Ooh. Oh my god.
Autopilot disengaged.
Fucking autopilot, man. I was about to say, is there some kind of a scramble to throw you out of travel mode? What is that? Maybe it was. I don't know what that circle is. This was a bad idea. Somehow I fucking survived. There were so many ships. I remember seeing this when I had the SETA mode, and I thought that's what it was. But it's not. Just saw it was red. Last time it was blue. Let's see if we can Google that. X foundations red circle near speed. I have a spinning red circle HUD. Let's see what they say. No idea, can you post? I've seen that too, would be nice. Thanks folks, I thought I turned something on. It goes away by reloading the game or save game. What? For me that was shown. Yeah, that it's when a missile was fired at me. Should I? Oh, I actually hit the gates.
Second contact.
Yeah, so somebody shot a fucking missile, that's what it was. So this is interesting. So for example, he helped me find a station without actually going here and looking for it, you know? I guess. Let's see if I can actually land here without dying. Yeah, I don't know, man. What is that? That's oh no, that's an accelerator.
Entering second contact. 7.
Yeah, it's actually really far away, man. I wanted to finish Doom, but they patched the Nuvo piracy into that, and I refuse to install that now. I mean, I have the game, I don't have that patch. And after the uproar of the community, they're going to release a patch that will remove the anti-piracy. Fucking stupid shit with anti-piracy even when you have single player. Like, what? Like, even if you're playing a single player. I wanted to play it this weekend just for a few hours, and then I saw, like, previous weekend. I was like, ah, come on. It wasn't actually Bethesda's idea, it was id Software. Apparently they're playing some kind of a improvement to their multiplayer mode. Some more stuff. They wanted an anti-cheat, and it's kind of funny. I saw Lyric play Valorant, and then he was trying to play Star Citizen, I think, or something else, and was constantly crashing. It was the anti-cheat Valorant had. So Valorant has an anti-cheat that is so intrusive, it basically runs as long as your computer running, and it completely destroys other things apparently. And it's amazing because they have this anti-cheat and they're banning a lot of people, but they have so many cheaters to begin with, which is crazy. It seems like whoever comes up with like some kind of a genius algorithm of an anti-cheat in the foreseeable future is gonna be a fucking millionaire. That company is gonna fucking load in loads of cash.
You may live to regret that.
Docking granted.
Are they shooting at me? They are.
Not enough for you?
Successfully docked.
The Valorant one? Yeah, but I think I think Call of Duty had the same thing as well, yeah. That's pretty funny though. But imagine you drop into such a game, man. Oh. So I think they hit the station and it's going to kill them now. I hope. Where are you going?
Hello there.
Hello, sweetheart. Where are you? Wait a minute. Bon Jovi? What? I'm trying to check not your boobs, but your piloting skills.
Hello.
How much? You see, like, almost 2 stars is 26k. How did that guy, like, 3.5? No, it was 4.5 stars. 16 million. That's
Goodbye.
like crazy. But can you imagine? Some people still, like, cheaters are matched with cheaters, but some people will be dropped into that game. That would suck, man. I mean, you need to fill the game, you know? Like shield control panel, security, turret, shield. Oh shit, I'm about to deactivate their shields because they're fighting somebody. 500k. Reputation gain, that's with vitality.
Hello.
I mean, that was a bad idea since I'm on the station as well. Next mission. Let's see. Nice, we're taking a turn to the right. Hey, going through the Antigon, Argon. I guess we'll have to kill them all. But probably we should focus on Xenons at some point. Oh, actually, somebody gave me an i7-3770, but that's exactly the same CPU I have. So I was looking into if you can have like a motherboard with two slots, but apparently only two. You can have the ones that support such a thing are Xeons and not regular CPUs. Otherwise, somebody said you need like a server type of hardware to get two CPUs running. That would be actually cool. Actually, I have a GTX 660. Now I will have 16 gigs of RAM. Now I have a CPU that is exactly like on this PC. I think I have an old motherboard if I didn't throw it away. Technically, I could cobble up a shitty PC to make it as a streaming PC, you know? But a 660, I'd rather stream, like, you probably put the load on the CPU. 660 is shit. But then I need a power supply, I need a tower, I need a motherboard. I mean, I don't... A cooling sink. Yeah, I think I have the most parts. A hard drive. And a capture card. Yeah, it's doable, but I'm probably too lazy and got other shit to do. It's unfortunate. If this motherboard would have been able to, like, I would have upgraded the CPU, but I cannot go above my 70K, and I already have the 3770. And even if I get the 70K, my cooling is not that good to overclock it properly. Let's see what's going on with our station. Are we looking? Oh, Wi-Fi's ready. Soon, man. It's looking pretty good. You can change paint jobs somehow. I don't know how though. You can unlock others as well. And obviously you have mods for other stuff.
Entering second contact. 2 flashpoint.
Actually hit the gate. I think we actually wasted less resources. Troll battleship. These guys are kicking ass. Someone's ass.
Get out of here.
What kind of a PC you have, Hedin?
Entering system. True sight.
Whoa! Holy crap, and my FPS died. Wait a minute, I want to see that. I kind of barely can see that. That's a lot of ships, man. Container. Wait a minute, they're fighting ARG? Oh, they are, I think. Destroyer, Stargazer, Patrol, i5-60. I know the i5, I think they have stronger single core power than the i7, I think. GX 97. So that's very nice. I can't wait for the new AMD stuff. I want them to drop prices on the other stuff. Okay, we're safe here.
Engaged.
It's on the autopilot. So let's quickly check if... Yeah, you see it already assigned silicon wafers. I wonder once we get more storage it will probably assign more, and we need to get a manager. I think we can get a manager already. What we could do is, where is the Osprey? I'm gonna send the Osprey. Send the Osprey to base. Use one of the crew members as the manager. Dock. Oh. see, is the other guy making money in Nvidium stuff? Book.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Oh, that's it. Oh, but he sold... Yeah, he didn't sell much. Teleportation needs advanced electronics. We're looking for G, I think. What you up to? Fucking nothing. What are you doing, man? It says there is a little bit of Nvidium. But it seems like this guy has no luck. Is he flying? He is. G. Yeah, he didn't sell a thing. Silicon wafers. Let's see. Let's try and use that encyclopedia. Grand Exchange. All the Grand Exchange. Let's see. Is by the alphabet.
System.
Oh, nice.
Claim.
But how does it decide what is shown here? What if it's buying and selling some other things that are not mentioned here? Or maybe they don't. Okay, Grand Exchange 6 is buying silicone wafers, but not much, right? Let's do the next thing. $18 billion. All this. Oh, right, like right next to us. But not much. These guys are selling, basically. 15k to this. Yeah, there is some demand. And we're doing, I think, water and refined metals. Water and refined metals. We're about to soon, not about to, but pretty soon we're getting there, about to kickstart manufacturing. There's some water here. Let's see who's buying. Right next to us. Refined metal though. Anybody? Any takers? I was pretty sure somebody wanted that. Fine metals, 7k in Cardinals redress.
Autopilot disengaged.
Whoosh. Make another 500k.
Successfully docked.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
How are you now? Oh, wait for me. Hold the elevator, my man. Would you say hardware for PC is expensive in Moscow? Shield panel. It was this. No, that's security. GNN. Surge in demand for hull parts. Totally forgot we have the GNN reports. Let's get back to that pirate station, get more quests. This thing is being destroyed. Where did I see it? Oh.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, we need to look into our station. Yeah, so it's almost almost done. Silicon wafers. Silicon wafers. I'm gonna keep those miners running. I'm kind of curious. Will they be selling to the station? It's like, I mean, selling to the station, getting money to me from my own station. Will they be transferring to the station? Actually, I don't know. Since it's in dollars, it's expensive in Russia since the dollar raised from 35 to 70 rubles, although overall prices dropped a bit on not top pieces. I see. Fucking sucks. Yeah, let's buy a few miners and start see if they can if they can supply for our station. And we're working mostly with minerals, right? It was I guess ice. Need because it was water, ore and silicon, yeah.
IS mists.
Decent would cost about half of my normal pre-corona monthly salary, I guess. Really? Decent, yeah. If I was to buy a beast, it would probably cost 2 of my monthly paychecks. Something about like $3,000, 3.5 probably. But that's Intel. I think I can have AMD a lot cheaper. I actually noticed that, oh, there is a limit to amount of crew you can get. How do they breed? I don't get it. Huh. Build a 4. I think we probably need a lot more, actually. Got 2 of each. To 6. Oh, nice graphics. Even though we had kind of a slow start today, I think we did quite a lot of things. These guys are still flying around. What are you looking for?
Nobilious fortune.
Wait a minute, didn't... Who the hell is this?
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Oh, he's already being built. Wait a minute, where's the probes master? You're kidding me, right? You even buy them? You did. What are you doing? Actually, this is not where I wanted to drop the probes. But we will anyways. To get as much information as possible on this sector, we gotta... Shit. Gonna be working at... There's no gas here, right? Yeah, not at all. Even though this is a mixture of it.
Entering Grand Exchange 4.
I'll be right back. Wait a minute, are we going to that station? Yeah.
Entering Grand Exchange 3.
So wait a minute. Did Tornis finish Gears of War Tactics? I see a leak.
Autopilot disengaged.
As in, wasn't he like playing Iron Man?
So if you decay this transmission,
I don't know if you were watching him, like if you finished it or not.
I'm taking a big risk, but are you interested in a job?
Third terminal. Security decryption.
I knew I could count on you.
I don't know, why did I come back here? I forgot. Take more missions, I guess. Tornis.
So if you decode this transmission, keep it to yourself. I have work. Are you interested in a job?
Oh, he plays Terraria. Opposing faction, Arger Federation, destroy. Calculated payback. Sabotage station turrets. Oh, it says destroy, so yeah, you need to put a mine. And I don't actually know. EMP maybe. Wait a minute, I just realized that sometimes you have a mission to fix this, but what happens if you just fix it? Can you? Is it one of the... You didn't do shit. I guess I got rid of it, so it might spawn a new mission later on. Maybe that's what it does.
Hello.
Oh. And we're here. Don't really need a... black market here, I see that. Wait a minute, so... It's still -1? Yeah, because we're basically not... It's really weird, I mean, we're doing quests for them. Previously, when I was doing for that black marketeer, I actually was getting some... rap with these guys. Triple recovery. Because the faction is civilian. Drill mineral. Faction. Time left. Let's try and kill him.
I knew I could count on you.
Docking granted.
So if you decode this transmission, keep it to yourself. I have work that needs doing. Are you interested in a job?
$1.5 million. Bored. Local authorities might confuse your display of heroism with actions of a criminal. I'm gonna grab this
I knew I
because
could count on you.
I want to try and board, but we need a bigger ship. We need ships with marines. So we will try that, not today though, obviously.
Docking aborted.
So if you decode this
Docking granted.
transmission, keep it to yourself. Are you interested in a job?
Station turrets destroy again. Let's see how many of our miners are finished. I think all of them. 6. Yeah. Now we can actually create them into a fleet. Cardinal's Redress. Did I send all 6 of them? Yeah, I did. That guy finished. This guy might have finished as well. Sector is being taken by Xenons. Argon is not friendly. I think there's Xenons here as well, or Argon here. Man, my universe is a lot smaller with this faction. Yeah, it's like we don't really have anywhere else to go, at least not to scout. I'm a bit curious. Okay, you know what? Let's assemble them here. I want to check the pilots. Got like a little bit for exploring. I guess I could set them here so they will be training instead. And we're gonna use them on traders. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Art of Illusion. Oh.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, I need like 4.5 million to buy that Tyranid ship. Then we can kill that guy for the SCA.
Docking aborted.
Wait a minute, how did the estimate drop so drastically? Rating budget is 38. Wait a minute, 3,800,000? I don't understand. The construction here says... Oh, that is the estimation. Okay, never mind. I don't see this Nvidium guy as being... He's not selling anything. The other guy is not selling anything as well, at all.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
This poor guy has no luck. Yeah, he's not finding anything. Helium, silicon. Where's the probe master, we call him? Is he finished here? I mean, he kind of mapped out. Nvidium.
Awaiting orders.
Maybe I should check further away. Shit scared the shit out of me.
It's happening again! My brain! My hot, stinging brain!
What the hell?
Thought you were a dead man.
What is that?
Entering black hole.
Oh, I think I know. Oh shit, man, what's up?
You won't let.
I didn't. Somebody's shooting me? This fucking game butchers my PC, man. I can't even open Google Chrome.